All right, thank you everyone for being here tonight. We're gonna start our meeting tonight. So I'm gonna welcome you all. And we're gonna get the ball rolling. Wednesday, September 7th, 2022, 6 p.m. in the Board of Alders Chamber. It's the City of New Haven meeting. And our agenda is all about our youth. So this is our youth committee. So the Youth Committee of the New Haven Board of Alders will meet at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, September 7th, 2022 in the Board of Alders Chamber, located on the second floor of City Hall, 165 Church Street, New Haven, Connecticut, 06510, to hold a workshop with staff from the Youth and Recreation Department, an update on the department's plans, activities, and related matters. Per order, Honorable Kimberly Edwards, Chair. Application, Honorable Michael Smart, City Council. In accordance with the city's COVID-19 protocols, all attendees are required to wear masks. Accessibility-related accommodations, please contact 203-946-7651 voice or 203-946-8582 ETY. Thank you for being here tonight, and we are going to start off again, and we're going to introduce ourselves. I'm going to start by introducing myself, and then we'll go to the co-chair, and we'll move on from here. My name is Kimberly Edwards. I'm Alder from Ward 19, and I am chair of the Youth Committee.
Aisha Walker Myers, Vice Chair.
I will be 129 Beaver Hill.
Alejandro, Ward 17. Sal Martin, Ward 26.
Carmen Rodriguez, Ward 6.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here once again. And we're going to start. And we have our director from our yard department. And we're going to start off by asking you, before testifying, to state your name and address for the record, please.
Do you need to speak in the mic?
If you can speak in the mic, please, because it's a recorded session.
No problem. Gwendolyn Bush Williams, 19 Artisan Street, New Haven, Connecticut. Director of Youth Recreation. Yes. Gwendolyn, can you hear me? No. Test.
Was it Brad?
It's green.
Yeah, no problem. Go.
You think Gwendolyn Williams?
Oh, not working. Hello.
I can talk louder for this recording, Mike. Okay. Testing. Gwendolyn Bush Williams, 19 Artisan Street, New Haven, Connecticut, Director of Youth and Recreation Department. I hope everyone can hear me. So, do you want me to begin?
Yes, please.
Good evening to most auspicious alders. Thank you for having me in and to update you on everything that is going on currently in the Youth and Recreation Department. I first want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who supported all of our activities that took place during the summer, which culminated, the very last event was on Wednesday, the 24th at our Family Fun Day at Lincoln Bassett Park. So thank you to everyone that supported, whether you came out to Family Fun Day or stopped by to one of our work sites or even saw some of our young people in camps, and we are grateful that you continue to support us. So what is coming up for the fall? So this is a time when we start kicking off our signature events. As you are aware of last year, we're going to keep them going. The first event that will be coming up, and it is a flyer that is attached to the last page of the packet that I gave you. It is the Back to School concert. Now, usually we have this concert in August, but we shifted it into September, just making sure that we have secured the finances for it. And this concert is put on under the dollars from the American Rescue Plan. And the intent of this is to have family fun and wholesome entertainment, not just for young people, but for young people and their families, and to make it intergenerational. This year it will be held next Thursday on September 15th. It is going to take place at College Street Music Hall, which is located right on College Street. the old Palace Theater right across the street from the Schubert. It is the same location where we had a gospel concert in April. We loved having it there. It was a smaller venue versus the Westville Musical. Westville Musical was wonderful. We needed to minimize some of our expenses. And so this venue is still actually one of the sister venues to the Westville Musical. It is still owned by the same company. And so we are going in there and everything that we need is being provided for us. As you can see, I do not know them. But these are the kids right here. And so Coyle Ray, 5-year-old Foreign, and Lakia are our headliners. And what we're doing special is like, this is really, really cool. I'm actually kind of proud of my staff for coming up with this. We put out a contest for New Haven youth. They have to be residents of New Haven, and they had to submit to us a 3-minute clean version of a song. It could have been rap, it could be R&B, whatever you sing. The top 3 will perform that night. They are going to be the opening acts. And in addition to that, we have a relationship with the Breed Academy, and the Breed Academy is run by Mr. Aaron Rodgers, who is a Grammy Award-winning writer. And he is going to work with them, and the #1 winner will actually get a session to work in the studio with Mr. Rodgers from Breed Academy.
Yes.
We are so excited. We have been working with Mr. Rogers in picking the selections, and we want it to be. We've had a vast range of young people who have submitted. Some young and some not so young. The age limit is 21, and so there was a couple of people who were like, "Okay, we need proof of ID." We need to make sure because I'm not too sure here.
That's good, but they're not wrong.
Yeah. But I must say it is very exciting because our young people are talented and they just need an opportunity. And we did not also, it was very important to me that we didn't want them to get pigeonholed that it had to be rap. We don't want this rap. We want you, whatever expression of music that you have, whatever genre, we are open to it. So it is really going to be great. I think, and thank you to the alders who will be coming. It is really just going to be phenomenal, and we're excited just to add that component to it, which is in addition to what we did last year. And if this goes well, we're going to continue to do it because we want to be able to celebrate New Haven youth. And so for this event, the tickets are $10. The reason that the tickets are $10 is because there are fees that are associated with purchasing the ticket that we try to get out of, but we just cannot. And so the ticketing fee, the ticketing agent, and last April, what we did with the gospel concert, because it was our first experience, because it is American Rescue Plan dollars, the city of New Haven, we recognize we cannot make money off this. So we do not make any money. Any monies that come above and beyond the required expenses is given to a charity. This past April, we gave over $3,000 to the diaper bank of New Haven. And so this year we have not decided on charity as of yet, but the diaper bank was so grateful, and they have been able to give supplies, not just for our young people, so hygiene products, along with diapers for, for babies, for our teen moms and dads, but they have actually been able to provide to us hygiene products for our seniors, such as the pens and those type of items. So it's really fortunate, great relationship. We were excited to be able to make this contribution to the diaper bank. And so the premise is to donate to a New Haven-based charitable organization that will be servicing intergenerational youth and families. And so we will continue that again. We will make sure that you are made aware of who the organization will be. We have not decided if there's going to be a big press event. We kind of like just kept it under the radar. But we will make sure we let you know who we give the charitable donation to. So again, we're excited about it. Every year we've been able to add another layer to the concert that has continued to benefit our young people, which is the goal of what we're trying to do. So before I move over into the next part, I just wanted to ask if you have any questions or concerns in regards to the concert. Yes, sir.
I'm actually thrilled that you guys are doing this because this is something that these kids do. Just quizzing, what do the cost of a venue like this?
Oh, that's no problem. So all inclusive for this venue is $21.80. And so that's all of their staff. That's from from the setup to breakdown. You know, we do have to be in and out noise ordinances and all of it, making sure, as well as union, they can only work so many hours. And so for this particular event, because it is a school night, which was intentional, we do it on the weekend, but school night, the doors will open at 5 o'clock. And with our run of show, it will end anywhere between 9:15 and 9:30. What I forgot to add is that in preparation for this, we just don't go out there and like, this is what we're gonna do, and hey, let the chips fall where they may. We are very strategic in our planning. We have already met with Chief Jacobson, who is a champion of our youth. We have met with Chief Campbell from the police department. And so we already have our strategic plan on how the police will be involved, how we will block off different streets so that there can be an ease of pick up and drop offs for the young people, as well as making sure that there is a safe plan of exit at the end of the concert. Because that is very important to us. You know, we understand that we're going to have different groups of kids coming from different territories, but this is a safe space. And everyone who came is gonna get back home to their parents, no matter what we have to do. We're even working with traffic and parking, and meter bags, and so they are just as excited as we have been. They definitely became a proponent of the work that we're doing after everything went so well with Westfield Music Hall. And if you remember, you know, we did 8,000 tickets in less than 30 minutes. And with those tickets, they were free tickets. We had over 50% show up, and that entire night, there was no incidents at all. And we had every alphabet of law enforcement that was there that evening, and they continued to rave about how well it was. And as a matter of fact, the district manager of that area told me he was a little saddened that I wasn't coming back to Westfield Music Hall because he really enjoyed it. But we have a strategic team that is together to make sure that everything goes off without a hitch. And we credit what College Street Music Hall as a part of that, because as prices have changed and we recognize the economy, they haven't saved us. And you know, to have a sound system of that magnitude, the professionalism of their staff, even making sure that they run all of the tickets and take it out of the hands of our staff so that it can be fair and equitable in the distribution of it. They did all of that for $21.80.
I think the price is really great for what you bring to this city for the youth. And I think it's well deserved. These kids need this.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
This gives them a lot of hope for what's to come next. And I'm really so amazed that you utilize a local talent to give them an opportunity and a chance. So thank you.
Oh, no, you know what? I cannot take all the credit. I have to give the credit to my staff. We're always kind of like sitting and talking, and we have very organic conversations. Like, you know what we should do? We should have a spotlight on kids. Really? Well, how can we make that happen? And then, you know, they come up with it, and the next day they had the flyer for me. They were putting it out on a constant contact listserv, and it just happened. And so I have a wonderful staff with creative minds, and I'm so grateful that they do the work that they do. So I will make sure, thank you, Alder Smith, and I will pass that.
And I'm so glad you're using Aaron. He's a native from
Yes.
this city. He's also part of my ward. So
That's right, and he's giving back, and that has
Yes,
always been his desire to do that.
so thanks again. Good job.
And I wish you could make it.
I wish I could. I got too much.
Understood.
Thank you.
Alder Wingate.
Thank you so much. It is funny every time I hear Gwen talk, because I listen to her on Sundays. right? And, you know, with her doing her, you know, gospel, channel and stuff like that, she's so much well worth the money that we give her. You know, I just think that, you know, there's a new thing about, you know, giving flowers. And, I'm gonna give you flowers tonight about what you're doing and how you're really doing. My only question is a little different from the Westville Bowl, because you got Patriots right next to that. That venue that's gonna happen, have they collaborated with them, like the cigar bar, have anyone talk to them? I'm quite sure you have talked to them, but how are they receiving that?
Actually, when we did, I believe that they have had concerts previously for this genre of music. And, just because it is a music center, they have already established relationships with their surrounding businesses. So we did not have to go and speak with the Owls Cigar Bar or any other restaurants. And as a matter of fact, they have such a partnership because they have limited food. If we needed any type of catering, they have established relationships with the different eateries around there where we can tap into them to bring them in to cater if they need. So they have a great working relationship with their counterparts.
No, it's a great venue. That place just settled a contract. The union just settled a contract for this to even happen in that way, right?
Oh, nice.
So I just want to say you just do a wonderful job at this, directing the youth in the city, and I just think that you just continue on doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I do stand on shoulders of other directors. I wish I could say I created everything and pressed boundaries out by myself, but I did not. So I'm standing on the shoulders and I am just expanding the work. But I have to say, so thank you for my flowers, but thank you, makes room for more. If we did not have the support of the owners, we could not do this work. And so I'm just glad for this energy. And that you all have an investment in our youth and understand their unique needs. And that we have to do things different in order to capture our youth again so we can stop all of the killings and shootings and violence that is going on, finally to break it. So I'm just hoping that we can keep this energy with the lovely.
I heard you say something Sunday, so tell you and your staff, y'all all a rock star.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. In October, we will continue on with our signature programming. On October 31st, we will have our traditional Halloween trunk or treat. It has kind of outgrown Coogan Pavilion, and so we are in the planning stages to see if there is any other place where we can have it. But we kind of need the way Edgewood Park and Coogan is set up because of the volume of traffic that comes through. November, we will continue with our turkey giveaway. We've already started conversations with the Yale Police Department that has been our partner, and we will have our turkey giveaway. Last year, we gave out over 1,200, and so that is our plan to do that again. We will continue at Christmas time with the Friends of Rudolph. We thank Alder Smith because she gave us the original platform in order to do it. And, now we're continuing and expanding it. We have partnered with different organizations, the New Haven Police, the Fire Department, Yale Police, and we will be doing that again and giving away toys to families up at Lighthouse Park in conjunction with the Festival of Lights, because it just looks really beautiful when they're coming through. And then we have continued our partnership with the Dalio Foundation, and we will again be giving away coats during winter time. They've already reached out to us before the summer began to confirm that we will be doing coats again for the winter. I'm not sure the amount, but I know the minimum will be 600 coats. And these coats are brand new, name brand, still in the plastic coats. And so we have been able to service not just youth, so 3T, 2T actually, all the way up to 4 and 5X. So we're able to support our kids. We do that project in collaborations with schools, social workers, the SROs, and the district managers. And that is a referral process because, especially with the police, with them being out there, they're able to identify the needs. And they come in and, we have sizes because we have to do a report back to Dalio. So we have our system of how we obtain codes, and we don't want names. That is not what it is for. We just use generic demographics so that we know that the main target population that it has been successful. This is about year 4. This is December of year 4 of this partnership, and so we're grateful to the Dalio Foundation for continuing to invest in our youth in the city, and we greatly appreciate that. That is our signature programs up to December. So I know we have another meeting, and I won't inundate you with, just getting up to the first half of the year.
Alder Quanto?
I just want to thank you and your staff. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You have to remember, your staff works hard because it has a strong leader.
I appreciate
That means a lot. Just a quick question. How many people does that venue hold for the concert?
So the way they have different setups. And so if you use where there's all chairs in the venue, it will hold 1,800. Okay, then this year, we're doing a mosh pit. I'm not sitting in it, I'm too old for that. So there's a mosh pit, which means it's standing only on the entire first floor. And then all the seating will take place up in the balcony. But that's what our kids want. So we were like, okay, fine. And when we got the mosh pit, we can hold the capacity is 2,200. Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, and I'm sorry, what I didn't add on is sold out. The tickets sold out in 24 hours.
Wow.
They sold out in 24 hours. And we have the ability to see who has purchased the tickets, the number of tickets, because they are required to enter in information for it. So, we also scan to make sure that there's nothing rival that is going on that could pose a problem. So we're using all types of security measures to make sure that this is going to be a safe event.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I really appreciate everything that your department do, and I try to support almost everything from the turkey drive. I go out there and I'm passing out turkeys and all of that stuff, because I think the work that you guys do is amazing. I'm gonna be in a little pit, with the kids when this concert happens, because I'm always with the kids when the concert happens. But I didn't hear you mention the youth summit. So I want to hear a little bit about the vision for the youth summit.
Thank you. When you started talking, I was like, I got something. In October, we will be having our first youth summit, and we are currently working. We have reached out to Southern Connecticut and to Gateway to find one of the college institutes to be the home of the youth summit. Please know, and I'm very grateful that actually our Mayor Elliker, is assisting me, because sometimes the presidents of the universities, they don't know everyone who's reaching out to them. So he's also assisting me to navigate if I need any help. So he is a great proponent of the summit. We are actually working with Mr. Frank Brady in order to assist us in creating the